In this video, I'm going to be modeling the number line strategy for subtraction. It's really important to recognize that there are two kind of very big types of subtraction problems. There's the kinds where something is being taken away or physically removed from the group, such as, being eaten, being broken, being sold. And then there's also subtraction where you're comparing and finding the difference between two values. So I'm going to model both of them for you and how they can look very different on the number line. So first I'm going to do kind of the really obvious subtraction. So here we're going to pretend that there are 654 cookies and 412 of them are eaten. So we're trying to figure out how many cookies are left. So what that means is we're going to start here at 654. And we're going to hop back 412 to see, after the 412 cookies are eaten, what we have left. So of course I'm not going to do 412 hops. I'm going to use what I know about place value. So I'm going to hop 400s. If you have really strong number sense, you can hop one big hop of 400, but I'm just going to do 4 hops, 100 each. So 100, 200, 300, 400. So each one is minus 100. And before I go further, I'm just going to make sure I know where I am here. So this would give me 554 cookies left, 454 cookies left, 354 cookies left, and 254 cookies left. So I've subtracted 400. Now I'm going to subtract 110. So if I subtract 10 more cookies, that's going to give me 244. And now I need to subtract 2. I could do 2 small hops or just a 2, either one. I like to break everything apart. So this would be 243 and then 242. So this is the subtraction where something in the story or in the moment is being subtracted. Maybe coins are being subtracted, or cookies, or people are walking away. So something is physically being removed from the total. This could also be a story where someone has 654 of something and someone else has 412 of something, and you're trying to figure out the difference. So for this one, let's just say that someone has 654 cookies and someone else has 412 cookies. You'll see that I've put them on opposite sides of the number line. It's kind of like this person is over here standing with their 654 cookies, and this person is standing over here with their 412 cookies. And we're trying to figure out the difference, trying to see if this person got rid of some cookies, how many would they have to get rid of to have the same value? You could also think of it in addition. How many more cookies would this person need to get? That's, again, the addition-subtraction relationship. But today we're just going to focus on subtraction. So here I put both numbers on the number line, and I'm going to try and figure out the difference of them. So this one is a little bit more challenging to use the number line strategy. So I'm going to subtract 100. So if I subtract 100, that gets me to 554. Now I have to think to myself, can I subtract another 100? If I subtract another 100, that would be 454. Okay, so that is safe for me to do. I can subtract another 100. And now I'm at 454. Okay, if I subtract another 100, that's going to get me to 354. And that's further than where I want to be. So I cannot subtract another 100. So now I'm going to subtract 10s. So now I'm going to subtract a 10, and that's going to get me to 444. Subtract another 10. That's going to have me at 434. Subtract another 10, that would have me at 424. I'm getting really close. That's where I really have to be careful. If I subtract another 10, I'm at 414. If I subtract another 10, I'm at 404. I'm past where I want to be. So now I need to subtract ones. So if I subtract 1, I'm at 413. And another one, I'm at 412. Now, here I've hopped from 654 to 412, but that hasn't answered my question yet. The question was, what is the difference? What is the difference between 412 and 654? So I actually have to then figure out how much did I hop to get from one to the other. So I hopped 2 hundreds, 4 tens, and 2 ones. I hopped 242. So you'll see I got the same answer for both of these, but the story was very different. This one, I had a total, and 412 was taken away from the total, leaving me with 242. With this story, one group had 654, another group had 412, and I was finding the difference. This group has 242 less. This group has 242 more. So really be careful with your subtraction and knowing which number line is going to match the story better. Yes, they both got me the same answer, but they represent very different stories. So really think about that and think through that before you start setting up your number line. And use this strategy when you're practicing and working on your homework.